Hi, welcome to Love and Relationship. My name is Emilia Ndon. Living life on earth is about experiencing the negative and the positive of life. A fulfilled woman is equipped with tools to take charge of her life, no matter what she is experiencing. Coming out soon, this August on the 16th, is my very first book titled The Fulfilled Woman. It is loaded with tools that will inspire you to chase your dream, fulfill your purpose, and find fulfillment. I work around women, and I have seen a lot of women who sacrificially give of themselves to the people that they love. They give spiritually, they give physically, they give financially, and they give emotionally. And many walk away unfulfilled. And that is not God's plan for us. I'm hoping that this book, Fulfilled Woman, will help you find the fulfillment that you so desire. Today, I want to share with you briefly on what I title 4 Keys to Owning Your Joy. 4 Keys to Owning Your Joy. Now, joy is not dependent on the circumstances around you. Joy is not dependent on the happening around you. How do you stay joyful when things are not going according to plan? How do you stay joyful when marriage that you have built for many years is crumbling before you and you feel helpless as if there is nothing that you can do about it? How do you stay joyful when you have faithfully served God and your children are going astray? How do you stay joyful when you feel that the world around you is falling apart? It is not the easiest thing to do, but it is possible when your eyes is fixed on God, when your confidence and trust is not on people, is not on things, but God alone. One of the first way of keeping the joy, sustaining the joy of the Lord, which is your strength, is total surrender. God will keep in perfect peace those whose heart is stayed on Him. The first way of staying joyful is total surrender. Now, many times we say that we have surrendered, we have cast our burden onto God, but yet we are weighed with heavy load. When you have totally surrendered to God, you feel free. You feel that like the burden has been lifted up your shoulder. You feel free. Change is one thing said to be constant. When you feel overwhelmed with the challenges of life and cannot make an informed decision, it is wise that you separate yourself and seek the face of God, because in a place of prayer is where great destinies and strategies are birthed. So, totally let go of the challenges and the things that weigh you down. I've heard people say, when I buy a house, I will be happy. When I get married, I will be happy. I can't wait for all the debts to be paid so I can get back to my life. Those are all great desires, but really you cannot put your life on hold and hope that one day when timeless things, there is no time allocated to when it will end, that when this eventually ends, that you will get back to being happy and being joyful. Every single day that God gives you count. So you cannot put your whole life on hold for things to be in place before you get happy. So take every moment, take every day as it counts. Seize every opportunity that comes your way. A farmer knows when the seeds are planted. You cannot determine when the harvest will come. Same way you cannot choose or determine when God's visitation will come to you. So don't wait on things that you have no control over. Second one is endless hope. Endless hope. You have to keep the hope going. Hope deals with anxiety. Hope deals with depression and disappointment. When you have nothing to hold on to, you have nothing to fall back to, don't let go of your hope. Hope is that one thing that can give you assurance, that can strengthen your faith. Hope is what you never want to lose in any challenges. Hold on to hope. Keep on hoping that though things are getting out of hand, God will make a way. God will bring a change. God is working on my case. There is a miracle coming on my way. This will not end in disaster. God is making a way for me where there seems to be no way. Keep on hoping that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that God will make this impossibility possible, that this sickness is not unto death. Keep your faith alive, because it is with joy that you will be able to draw water out of the well of salvation. Listen, giving up is not an option, but a trap. So never let go of faith. Keep on believing until you receive. Faith is seeking till you find it. Faith is knocking till the door is open. Faith is believing till you receive. Faith is standing to the end. Wake up every morning and confess what you want, and so shall it be unto you. The third one is contentment. Now, godliness with contentment, the Bible says, is great gain. That means you can be godly and not contented. Discontentment is what makes a lot of people leave their partners and go to someone else's partner. Yes, grass often looks greener on the other side, but that's not always the case in most cases. So nurture, work on your garden, and invest in your relationship, invest in your life. And with time, trust God. With time, God will bring you the necessary blessings that you need. Hold on to the promises of God. Be thankful for what you have. Be contented with what you have. And trust God for increase. Trust God to grow what you have. Number 4, thanksgiving. The happiest people do not have the best of things in life, but they are thankful for what they have. Listen, what you have is other people's prayer points. What you have is what other people are desiring. Some are desiring that they can even have half of what you have. So be thankful. It is in thankfulness, in being thankful, that multiplication happens. It is in being thankful that the change that you so desire comes. I mean, that situation that you're currently experiencing could have been worse if not for God. There is always a reason to be thankful. Look around you. What can you be thankful for? What can you thank God for? There is always a reason to be thankful. And don't forget that it is in praising and thanking God that the change that you desire will come to you. And don't forget that when Jesus was walking on earth, there were many people who had issues. There were many people who had problems, but not all of them got help that they wanted. Not all of them. It was only people who had great expectation that received from Jesus, like the woman with the issue of blood. What have you been saying to yourself in your secret place, in your private place, when you are alone? Because what you keep saying to yourself, that is what you believe, and that is what will come to pass. So change your thought process. Focus on the positive. Focus on what helps you grow, and stay around people who motivate your faith, who strengthen your faith. Stay away from people who make you look down on yourself, people who discourage you. Bad news that limit you, that drag you down, that makes you look smaller than you actually are. Listen, when you change the way you look at things, what you look at change. So change the way you look at your problem. See your problem as an opportunity to qualify for God's miracle. See the challenges that you have as a stepping stone for you to achieve your dream. See the challenges that you have as a tool to help you grow to become who God has called you to be. And remember that when your eyes is fixed on your problem and people around you, you actually don't see the size of the God that you have. But when your eyes is fixed on God, God is bigger than every challenge, every problem, everything that you encounter. And He will bring your dreams to pass. He will grant the desires of your heart. And also, please remember to get a copy of my book coming up this August on the 16th, like I mentioned before, the release of The Fulfilled Woman coming out this August. The details are on your screen. That's it from me. Thank you, and God bless you.
You may visit our website for details of our events and register at www.livingasoneevents.com. You can also get our books on relationships. We also do counseling for couples and singles who want to make the right decisions regarding their relationships. For more info, please contact us on 078 255 4517 or email us at livingasoneevents@gmail.com. God bless you.